What's going on, YouTube? It's Stomach coming at you here. Wednesday afternoon, just relaxing in my recliner before procrastinating doing homework. Just making a video response for Thundering24's new contest. Wants you to name your first hit that you ever pulled and your biggest retail hit. It's a retail-centered contest he's doing. Which I really like because I'd say 90% of my collecting, even still today, maybe around 60% of my collecting has centered around retail. Going back to walking up to the old grocery store in the town I grew up in and buying 50-cent packs of whatever they had sitting on the counter. The grocery store in the next town over, when they had it, or when they sold cards. They had a few card shops in the next town over. Over the years, several people tried to run card shops in the town. None of them really panned out. None of them are still there anymore, obviously. So most of my collecting was done going to Kmart. There in Thief River. Got down here to Fargo once in a while. They've had a card shop in the mall now that's lasted, I believe he's on his 22nd year now. So yeah, on those rare occasions, family would come down to Fargo, get in there. And then of course when I came down here for school, started going to that shop more often. Then when I moved back home for a while, still no shop up there. Didn't get down here as often as I'd like, so most of my card collecting then was done. Walmart, once that store opened up there. Actually, I've got most of the, I've got all the 2010 top set, and I'd say probably 85% of it came from buying rack packs at Walmart and blaster boxes. Anyway, on to the contest response. I believe the first hit card I ever got was after I moved down here to go to school. Went down to the shop. I hadn't been there in a few years at that point, because of the fact that there hadn't been any card shops back home for a while. Hadn't really, collected much. Hadn't really kept up. But since I had a card shop within a 10-minute drive of me, started going there more often. I believe my first hit was out of a jumbo pack of 2000 Topps football. I believe it was a Jessie Armstead Pro Bowl jersey card. Didn't really know anything about jersey cards at the time. I didn't, since I hadn't really been in the hobby for a while, I didn't know that they were doing that. I put it away, into my boxes. A few years later, I was going through the boxes and found it again. I ended up selling it. Selling it or trading it. I can't really remember. But yeah, that's not there. If I can find one on eBay, I'll post a link to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. And then, biggest hit from retail I ever pulled. Wasn't a retail box or anything. I've never done well with blasters or backpacks or variety packs or anything like that. But Walmart, last year started selling hobby boxes, older hobby boxes at the stores. And last summer, they had a box of 2010 Upper Deck at the Walmart I was working at, and I ended up picking up that just for something to bust at the time. Didn't feel like driving down to the shop. Well, it was the middle of the night, so shop wasn't open. I needed to fill my addiction. Ended up pulling a triple patch out of that from their exquisite insert set of Stan Musial, Albert Pujols, and Ozzie Smith. Again, I don't have that card any longer. I ended up working out a deal a few weeks later with RBI Crew 7 for the card. I'll post a link to the video I showed it off and after I got it down below. And that's it. Thanks a lot, Chad, for the contest. And you guys go check it out. Post your own video responses, and we'll talk to you later. Later.